Hi, I'm Carl Conrad, an immigration specialist with over 23 years experience in helping people achieve their dreams of migrating to Australia. Welcome to those who are new to our channel. And if you are new, you may not know we produce our weekly Australian immigration news editions every weekend. So make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss any of those. You know, in this job, I get to talk to a lot of people in relation to their visa circumstances and future plans in Australia. What continues to surprise me, however, is that many have not heard of the 408 COVID-19 pandemic visa. Most people just call it the 408 pandemic visa, and this was introduced to combat the skills shortages when the government realized its mistake in encouraging all of those on temporary resident visas to go home when we needed them the most. And so began the skilled labour shortage of Australia, for we were too dumb to realize the value of our temporary visitors working here. At first, the 408 visa was for 6 months, but if you worked in what they call critical sectors, they gave it to you for 12 months. Now the visa is for 12 months no matter what sector you're working in. Currently, the 408 pandemic visa is available to anyone who has a substantive visa with work permission. At the time of application to apply for the visa, you must provide evidence of your ongoing employment or offer of employment. It does not have to be a full-time job. It doesn't matter what type of job you have. Any job in any position can be used. The visa requires that you keep working in Australia, for that's its main purpose. If you stop working, the government recommends that you take steps to leave. The application is free, which is the best part. You must apply within 3 months before your current substantive visa expires. When your current visa comes to end, you'll be given a bridging visa A and your permission to work will continue. Now, it is possible to apply within 28 days after your substantive visa expires, but make sure this is just an emergency backup. There are no restrictions on how many times you can apply for the 408 pandemic visa, and there are many people now who are applying for their second one. Now, the big question is, how long will this visa last for, as it was only designed to meet the needs during the COVID pandemic. In reality, it has now evolved into a skills shortage visa rather than having anything to do with the COVID-19 pandemic. From the government's perspective, this visa has become a cheap and easy way for temporary visa workforce to remain in Australia during the skill shortages. Since these shortages will most likely be around for the rest of this year, we cannot see the government closing off this visa just yet. My guess, it will continue to be available till at least the end of this year, but of course, it can close at any time. Now, for those of you looking to remain in Australia to gain more time for the skilled visa invitations, such as the 189, 190 or 491, or just to gain work experience, it's a great choice, particularly for those on their 485 graduate skill visas, which are going to expire soon. Unfortunately, this visa is not available to those who are living outside of Australia. If you apply for the visa and then leave Australia and your job for a significant period on a bridging visa B, your application may be refused. So please be careful. The 408 pandemic visa is the dream visa. It's free, easy to apply for, and you just need to have a job or a job offer in any job. You can even include your partner and children, if any. If it takes 6 months to grant it, then you'll get another 12 months when it's granted. And best of all, if it's still there later, you can do it all over again. So a big thanks for all of you watching, and tune in for our weekly news editions or browse through our extensive library of videos on this channel. If you need help, we are always here. As always, take care out there, and I'll see you next time. So bye for now.